You guys are in uh, Boris at the detective agency. You're talking to Henry Young.
I've never been there.
Ah, cool. Everybody give me a Sandy roll unless your sleeve stack is maxed out. As you're talking to somebody with the big fucking bug eyes, the one yellow horn, little bit of hair wispy around it, 3 fucking claws. He's sitting behind the desk with a suit on and stuff. It's 0 if you make it, and if you fail, then it's D4, and I believe they max at 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Woo! Where's Freddy's Sandy roll?
Tarot
What did you
cards?
do, Logan? It's maxed out.
Ooh. Sorry, what were you saying, Scott?
Tarot cards?
Oh, yeah, you haven't been here before, have you?
Correct.
Weird. Sheila, have you been here before?
I have not been here before.
Cool. You're in a detective agency. It's not one of the little mom and pop type places. It's actually got like several different people working at stuff and all that. Let's see. Sheila's cards are the Empress
Ooh,
and
that's a good one.
the Devil. Scott's are that looks like the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands or Staves. And you can see the wonderful pictures.
Sorry, guys. When I replaced my Dreamlands Only card, I got it down to the wire. Everyone immediately discards all cards but one.
There it is.
Better now than later.
Yeah. Oh, my last card is a replenish. If we want to go ahead. And
Oh, yeah, let's go do it then. Cause I have garbage.
Couldn't ask for a better time than for a replenish.
replenish on top. No reds.
No reds.
No
I would
reds.
I got another group training.
Hmm.
And do Constitution.
Oh, yeah, you want?
Logan hits the shuffle button a few more times.
Dana, what do you think?
Constitution sounds fine.
Okay. Boom. Done.
It's something everybody wants, and not that many checks get made
This
for it.
is a prestige mod, if I remember correctly, right, Logan?
Ooh, double checking. Yes.
Okay.
Why am I fucking echoing? I'm not now. God damn it.
How do you spell Boris?
Borus. Essentially, the entire zone, the main inhabitants seem to be Sleestack, but nobody's reacting oddly to you guys. Or if they are, they're only taking minor sand loss.
Roll sanity for humans.
Yes, you guys get to go around and inflict your breed of weird on everybody else. There are some other creatures occasionally sprinkled in here, like, for example, a guy with 3 legs, an extra hand sticking outside of his head, 4 eyes, literally, stuff like that. But they're pretty much the minority. So you're pretty sure that if they said, humans did the crime, you would be picked up almost immediately. Tossed into a lineup with, some other guys like I have a hand on top of his head and shit. I don't remember that hand being there. He can go. So, Henry Young looks like an older Sleestack. He moves around with a cane, and he has a single yellow horn on top of his head, as all Sleestack do. Yeah, he says, Freddie, you brought new people for the detective agency. Excellent. I just need you two to fill out these forms. Now, fortunately, Freddie is not only the team lead, but he is the person who signs out for all the vehicles. Unfortunately, due to certain incidents, Freddie is, he drives special vehicles.
Like a motorcycle?
No, nothing that fancy.
We call it 15.
What's that?
We call it 15. You'll see what I mean, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Then my PI get up, so.
Good trial sense. As you guys fill out lots of different forms for IDs, refugee status as humans. Without the horn, you're considered somewhat physically disabled, so you're able to get on the list. Registration for a concealed carry firearm, detective license, driver's license, etc. And then he says, well, all right, we have a situation in a small town nearby.
Okay.
Called Arsis. We're going to be sending you there to take a look. It's a college town. There's a Professor Abner Adams. He's a widower and professor of mathematics at the college, and a Molly McIntyre, some girl you are going to be meeting when you go there. Apparently, Professor Adams' daughter has disappeared, and he's asked for the help of the young detective agency to get her back. He stands up with his cane and begins pacing around. It's obvious that he walks with a limp. One of his knees is giving him trouble. He says, find the girl, bring her back. And by the way, I've told this to Freddie, and I'm sure he's already briefed you. He ignores Freddie. Whatever you do, you want to try to avoid as much interaction with the police, but even more so the federal government as possible, because our cases tend to be more toward special matters, he says, gesturing with his claws. He can barely do the quotes. He says, and as such, they're not really equipped to deal with them. Unfortunately, since you don't have concealed carry permits, only Freddie will be legally carrying a firearm. If you're illegally doing anything, I don't want to know about it. The government does, though, and they may end up dissecting you to find out more. I recommend avoiding them, especially given your somewhat disabled status.
Is Molly the daughter? Or
what?
Their client?
No, Molly McIntyre is the girl that knew the girl who disappeared.
Okay.
There's more than one girl in this town. I don't know why either. Right. Go there, find things out.
What was the daughter's name?
What?
What's the daughter's name?
I don't know. The father should know.
Great. Okay.
Oh, give me.
May I? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you may not. Freddie is on a no-brainer, by the way, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
So you will have to task him with doing things.
Hmm.
From everybody, though, could they give me a law roll, please? Freddie, what were you wanting to say?
I wanted to ask for a spare gun magazine.
Trouble.
Wow.
What happened to your other spare?
I used it.
Did you bring the magazine back?
Yes, I hold it out to him.
Here's a box of bullets. He gives you a box of 50 bullets. I'll let you load it because doing it with these claws is very tricky.
Oh, thank you.
Right. According to Glenn and Dana, you guys are PIs. That means you can kill as many people as you feel like. And they're in complete agreement on it. In fact, you're pretty sure it's not even a crime to snatch up small girls off the streets of any town in America or anywhere else.
That'll make things easy.
Mm-hmm. And, it all goes back to the usual way of people proposing marriage. You ride up on your horse, you snatch the female up, you ride back to your tribe to tell them that this is your new bride, whether she knows you or not. This seems completely legal to you. Anyway.
Time-honored tradition.
Yep. So, not like they used to do it in the old barbaric days where they'd wage war on a different country. So, you guys go out to view number 15. I want you to imagine a car that's lost 2 different demolition derbies. And then somebody's taken a ball-peen hammer and pounded the body back into shape. And number 15 is spray painted on each of the doors, which do not open nor have windows. The front and back, no windshield either. The car itself is lumpy everywhere because of the repeated pounding ins and outs of the metal. And the doors are welded shut for safety. There's no seatbelt in the back seat.
I climb in through the window.
Wow.
Freddie has a 5-point harness he puts on.
Freddie, is this a magic zone or a tech zone?
It's a bit of both. Depends what kind of magic you're doing. If you're doing elemental magic, it's moderate difficulty. If you're doing non-elemental, it's a lot easier to cast. But don't let anyone see you doing it. They're gonna freak out.
Elemental is harder.
Yeah.
But other stuff is
easier.
Huh. Okay. What about technology?
This is a 1980s-ish level tech.
Okay.
Makes Freddie happy every time he gets behind the computer and hears like.
Also, before we go to the house or wherever we're going, I just want to stop off my storage locker real quick.
Wait for that until they actually get in the car. Right now, as far as I know, they're both just staring at it in disbelief. Like, we have to do what?
I try to gracefully jump through the window.
Sure. Give me either maneuver, dex, contortions as you're leaping into the back seat.
Unless Freddy's in the driver's seat, that's where I'm headed.
Freddy is definitely in the driver's seat.
Would you like to drive?
Well,
I move over to the passenger seat. If you like to drive, go ahead.
Now, the problem that they've now given you, Dane Azul, is that getting into the back seat when both the front seats are occupied is definitely more tricky than it needs to be. Somebody in the passenger seat or driver's seat best move their ass out of the car so you can get in with some amount of decorum and then get back in, as opposed to you slithering over them like a snake. Unless you're into that, I'm not judging.
Oh, I'm going to go through the back windshield that's missing.
Ooh, there you go. That's what you think about it. Okay, no problem. There's not even a broken glass. The glass was removed long ago, possibly by professionals before Freddie got a hold of the car. You slither into the back seat. They both have 5-point harnesses. You have nothing. In fact, you find a little stubby end of a seatbelt that had been cut out, and you're like, fuck. And Glenn's driving now?
Yep.
Actually, it's more like he drives like he was fucking born to drive this car.
That was my getting in the car roll.
Oh, shit. Never mind. He makes vroom vroom noises then. Okay, yeah, he slithers in like a greased snake.
Hey, Glenn, can you stop off at this address over here? I need to leave behind my sword and
He
bulletproof
gives you an address. You look around at the unfamiliar town. He looks at you like...
I'm giving directions.
All right. You eventually get to the correct storage place.
I'll drop off my stuff. Go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what are you doing?
I just needed to drop off my sword and bulletproof vest because I don't want to be walking around with this stuff in town. Is there anything the two of you would like to leave here or whatever?
It shows the contents of the storage shed and a lot of lighters, greasy rags, open paint cans.
There's none of that.
Child's first arson set. So cute.
I assume my extra dimensional sword is fine.
Until you try to pull it out. And then, who knows? Right now, it's Schrodinger's sword. It may be up your butt. It may not be. Until you take a dump or try to pull it out, we just don't know.
I don't know. Guess I could leave behind my higher tech guns.
I mean, you can conceal them, but if you get caught, not my problem.
Well, actually, technically, it will quickly become your problem. When there's a certain name for a crime when you hang out with bad guys. Gosh, what's that called?
Yeah, all right. If you want to put it in there, I'll leave it in there. I haven't jumped back to this place, so if we need to get them in a hurry, we can come back.
Okay. I'll leave my laser pistol there.
Cool.
I know Dana Zool's not breaking out anything, so either she doesn't carry a lot of crazy shit or she isn't letting you guys fucking have it.
Yep.
Perfect. That sounds good. So, right. Are you done dropping shit off? Everybody happy? Great. You guys drive out to Arsis, a small college town in the middle of who the fuck cares. This is the kind of place that parents move out to in order to raise their kids, and as soon as the kids are old enough, they escape because it sucks ass there. You get to meet up with a Professor Abner Williams, a widower and professor of mathematics. And hold on a minute. Haha! Logan didn't defeat himself this time. Actually, I had that close by. Not sure how that happened. Oh, I tried to defeat myself, but no, a reset fog. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah, fog. Don't know what I'm saying. All right. Here is what the two people you're now on all these people. I apologize. I don't have fucking slee stack pictures of everybody, so you're just gonna have to imagine them all as half of whatever is shown and half slee stack because it's core somehow. So according to the person who wrote this, the Molly McIntyre is a 16-year-old girl who at best could be described as testing the extreme boundaries of emo. I'm thinking the writer of the mod actually has never seen somebody testing the extreme bounds of emo. Maybe this was written pre-internet. I don't know. He thanks you for coming. You guys are in a small diner meeting up. It's the kind of place where they serve breakfast all the time. Give me empathy rolls.
-30.
Nice. Adams, the guy, seems depressed and sad. And the emo girl feels guilty. He just sits there and looks at the table, and she looks at you guys curiously. She reaches out and squishes Dana's hand like, flesh feels weird.
Tell us everything.
Yes. What would you like to know?
What's your daughter's name?
Angelique. She was a talented singer. We clashed frequently over her desire to drop out of high school and pursue a singing career. I'd begun to forbid her going to tryouts after catching her with a stash of recreational drugs. She ran away without a word to me about 6 months ago. She maxed out my credit card at local stores and ATMs, and took her demo tapes and a bag of clothes, and was just gone. Molly here is Angelique's best friend. She knew Molly had run away, but hadn't heard from, or Angelique had run away, but hadn't heard from her either until she received a call a few days ago.
I look at her.
She nods. Hold on, I'm going to try changing my mic again as I am echoey and I can't figure out why. Let me try this microphone. Is this still echoing? I got 3 fucking microphone choices I can make, and that's it.
That one sounds fine.
Yay!
Wasn't hearing an echo in the first place.
I was hearing a little bit of one, but I wasn't sure if anybody else did. Her friend shows a picture of her and Angelique. As you can tell, these are completely out of control, little girls. They are just completely, I mean, they're almost too far gone. And I'm echoing again. They're almost too far gone to pull back to any kind of sanity, I'm afraid. Freddie, is there anything else I can do to stop echoey?
Yes, but it'll take like a minute for me to explain it. Just carry on, and I'll type it out to you.
You want me to read typing, you bastard.
How old does Molly seem to be and Angelique?
They're around the 15, 16 years old. Like, harder to tell with Slee Stack, but that's their approximate ages.
Looks like Angelique was into a similar style as Molly.
Nah, not really. She was more of the, I'm trying to appear older, like, you know, but it's hard to tell with singers because they got a lot of different styles and shit. They go for a lot of different looks. But according to Molly, the message she got was her new friends that she had gone to see in Vegas turned out to be some sort of cult wackos, and she wanted to get out of there. I've been able, says Abner, to get a hold of the passenger manifest from the bus company. One person, a woman named Lil Fresh, bought a ticket and checked in for the trip at the terminal, but she never boarded. Molly says, I didn't tell him before because, you know, I got sworn to privacy or secrecy. But the weekend before Angelique ran away, she went to an edgy open talent audition. in a big city, and she told me afterwards she was heading west. She'd gotten a call back for a stage test. I didn't hear anything from her again until a few months later, and got the message from her. I want you to find Angelique and bring her home, or failing that, bring anybody responsible for harming her to justice. Yep, hold on, I got follow stuff here on my using the search in Windows 10 to search for sound. See, I'm going to end up saying it all out loud. Sound. Go to recording devices. Why didn't I type recording devices then?
That's not how it works.
Why can't I just have it work the way I want it to? Recording device. No results for recording device.
No, you have to open sound. It's a tab in recording devices. I'll send you a screenshot.
Manage your sound devices. Wait, what's the next step? Sound devices, microphone, click enhancements if it's available. Let's see, manage sound devices, microphone, disable, no. Microphone, no. I have either Realtek or the Pro Stream webcam microphones available.
You should be using the Realtek one.
I should?
Yeah. Try it and see, anyway.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me get back in there.
Okay, it's not like a terrible echo, so don't waste too much time fiddling with it.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Check your Facebook, by the way. I sent you a screenshot.
Is this about the kilo of cocaine again? Let's see, Realtek. Oh, wait, okay, just. Can anybody actually hear me?
Oh, that's bad. No, put it back. Put it back to how it was. Yeah. Yeah, I think just leave it the way it was. We can sort it out later. You're muted.
Testing, testing.
There we go.
I can still hear the echo. I blame Freddie. The more I fuck with the technology, the older I feel. All right.
Don't worry, we'll fix it later.
Cool. Oh, I do have another option. Hold on, Matt.
Oh, really? You're going to use that? It's actually a really good quality microphone. Surprised it doesn't use it more.
How can I tell? Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Wait,
wow, yeah.
I haven't got the headphones on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it coming from that?
Don't touch,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't.
Sorry. I just want to make sure that was actually the microphone.
Yes.
What if I do this?
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. Okay, cool. I could still hear a fucking echo. Kill everybody. That's my motto. All right, so Is there any questions that you have? Bring
Yes.
my little girl home.
To be clear about that bus information, I look at Molly. Little Fresh is a name that Angelique uses.
She nods.
And what town was the ticket booked to leave from?
Vegas, she says.
It was Vegas.
To Vegas, right?
No, she was in Vegas. Now she wants to come home.
Oh.
How long ago did you receive that phone call?
A few days, couple days. Yeah, everybody's echoing Freddy. Fix it.
I know. Sheila, is your sound coming through your headphones? Or through the
Oh,
laptop?
do the thing with the mic, Sheila.
No, it's coming through the mic.
Oh,
But where's your sound coming from? Where do you hear us from?
That's
Do you
a good
hear us
question.
in your headphones or
Yes.
your speakers? Oh, that's strange. Because one of us, it's not me, is echoing through the other person's microphone, and we can hear them. It
I'm
might
wondering
be
if it's because I
Logan.
set up the new mic. Hold on, man. I'm trying to figure out how to get into the sound thing that you talked about. Sorry, but hearing yourself echo is not cool. Look at Freddy's screenshot and see if I can ever find that thing.
Mhm. It's basically whenever
Oh,
someone
I
talks-
see.
Yeah.
I just, how do I open that sound box itself?
I told you, type sound in the search.
It gives me a whole different thing.
Oh, does it not?
Sound settings, sound mixer, choose your output device.
I'm gonna mute my sound and see if it's me.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Testing, testing, testing.
My sound is off.
Hello.
Well,
Can
Am I echoey?
No.
test, hello,
Anything weird?
hello. Oh, it's not actually. It might be Scotland.
And I'm back.
Burn the witch.
Yeah, it might be Scott. Maybe. Is it?
Hello?
Logan, say something.
Testing, testing, testing.
Sounds okay now.
Oh, I know how to get into a sounds thing. Freddie lied to me. You don't type in the thing. You right click, open sound settings on the little. Oh, it goes to the same goddamn thing. Freddie, what'd you do to my computer?
It's not my fault.
Okay, I've got two different microphones going. That's why. Hold on, Matt. Disable. Okay, testing, testing. How's that? Is that better?
Sounds fine. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Keep talking.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm still talking. Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I figured out what the problem was. It was Freddie. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry. Please, everybody take a card for technical difficulty bullshit. So happy to have cards.
With or where in Vegas she was, it would help us greatly.
The echo's back. It's on one of your guys' ends. Because as soon as you start talking in an authoritative
Hold on,
voice.
wait. Logan,
Hmm?
mute yourself for a sec. Alright, Sheila, say something again.
Something right now. Ooh, there's
Okay, someone. Okay, let me mute myself. Hold on. When I mute myself, say something again.
something again. La 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 la. There was still an echo, I think.
Okay, it's not from me. Scott, can you mute yourself as well?
My mic?
I'm all alone in the void. Am I still echoing?
No, now it's fine. Yeah, it's coming from Scott's end. Narrowed it down.
Well done. Burn the witch.
It would make sense for Sheila and I to have a little echo off of each other, but it wouldn't make sense for Logan's to.
I think for some reason, your microphone is picking up your speaker's audio, and it's echoing a little bit.
Try something.
I'm worried Scott's hair is going to get longer and longer. Okay.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Okay.
What'd you do different, Scott?
Yeah. My microphone boom can disconnect and reconnect, so I wiggled it around and repositioned it.
I think that's fine now.
Better?
I think so.
And that all proves Scott was the witch all along because of Freddy. So, okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Sheila, before we were...
Any other information that Molly has in particular about Vegas or the group that Angelique got picked up with?
Everybody looks at her. She squirms around a bit. And she goes, I really don't know anything else. I just want her back.
Empathy?
Yeah, sure. For this mod, we waive the negatives for Slee Stack Empathy, which is normally a real pain in the ass because it's like trying to read a guy in a rubber mask.
By a quarter.
Don't know why I rolled twice, but whatever this way.
You guys are not sure. She seems to be conflicted on a lot of shit. She might not be holding out anything, but she might just be feeling a lot of residual guilt. So her main overriding emotion, though, is guilt and ever-increasing nervousness the longer you guys seem to stare at her, which seems to be sublimating her other emotions.
Molly, I would like a piece of pie. Will you show me where the dessert case is?
Oh, take a card. You isolate her ass. All right. You take her off, and this calms her down and whatnot. And you talk to her. She really doesn't. She said that her big worry was that Angelique sounded scared. She was never scared of anything. So it kind of freaked me out when I got the message from her when she was getting ready to go to the bus. She sounded scared. I mean, she's fearless. She went across the country on her own and stuff on the Hound bus. Apparently they don't have Greyhound in this world. They just have the Hound.
And where was that tryout that she went to?
The tryout was in nearby big city to here, not in the same direction as Vegas. But not too far away, about an hour away. I forget the name of the place that the tryouts were for, she says. Do you think it's important? She does her best clueless look.
Any little bit may help. So please, if you do remember anything, get back to us through, and then I give the Henry Young's number.
Dude shows Henry Young sleeping. His phone rings. He's like, what? I got mine on their own damn business cards. All right. So she promises she will, which, you know, she's a teenager and her promises are worth nothing. But yeah, so great. To be young and evil again.
What kind of music did she play?
Are you speaking French? What?
What?
I missed what you said.
What kind of music did she play?
Kind of upbeat stuff. Young people music, he says after a while.
Okay. Did she have an agent or a manager or someone?
Oh, no. It was just a hobby. You get to watch a young Sleestack attempt to roll the eyes, but they have no eyelids that come down, so this is really hard on it, and it just kind of sells for a backward head roll. Because all teenagers all over the universe need this gesture to show old people they're dumb.
Right. Molly, do you have something to say?
No, she says.
It's usually when there's a talent audition or something, it's the managers, agents looking to pick up new stars. Did you meet anyone there?
I don't know. I didn't go with her.
She didn't talk about it.
Of course she talked about it.
Did she have a love interest?
Well, like a guy she was, looks at the dad, a love interest, she says. No.
Boyfriend? Girlfriend?
No.
Sleestack friend? The father looks shocked to think that his little girl could ever mate with anything else. Just is completely beyond him. She will always be 8 years old and innocent in his eyes, even if she's 40 years old or whatever, with a mess of kids. He doesn't know how they come about. They just appear at her house and she takes care of them because she has a good heart. Would you allow us to search her room for clues?
You can, but the police have already been over it a couple of times.
Well, that's all well and good, but I don't usually trust them in such matters.
All right.
Okay.
Are we done here then?
I finish my bacon. Or whatever passes for bacon around here.
Yeah, you hope it's from a pig-like animal. Just something human carcass strung up over the fire in the back.
Are you ready to go vegan yet, Glenn?
Nope. Anyway.
Cut to one fruitless home search later. The only thing you've really discovered after searching the little girl's room from top to bottom is what size boots the police wore, and that the place hasn't been cleaned since they've searched it a couple of times. They also splashed around some fingerprint powder just to convince the old man that they were doing their best. But apparently, little girls run away from home all the time and are eaten up by big cities and never to be seen again.
Any diary or off chance for 1980s personal computer?
No, she's not a nerd. Only nerds had computers back in the 80s. You had to be on the extreme edges of nerddom to even think about owning something like that. Glenn, stop making her echo. I know it's Freddie's fault, but you have to do your best not to let your wife echo. Sheila, someday you'll have to buy him a new headset for his birthday or something. Or one of those stand-up mics like this, but maybe less dildo-shaped.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, right, what are you guys going to do now?
Sounds like we're heading out west.
Thank you very much, and let's go to a train station depot.
Well, they also have the Hound, but train station depot?
Oh yeah, sorry, the Hound, the
Do
bus
they have
station.
any?
Well, Freddie's got a car.
Well, let's find what spot she would have gotten off at, or where exactly the station would be.
You mean in this town or in Vegas?
No, to Vegas. Like, where would the drop-offs and I don't know. I guess we can find that out in Vegas.
Yeah, you stock up on maps and stuff. I'm gonna need.
Maybe the.
I think Freddie's paying for everything. He's the only one with Slee Stack money.
Yeah.
Freddie, mark off $20 for various Vegas maps. That'll prove useful.
Put it on my receipts.
All right. Yeah, but mark it off because you may or may not get reimbursed. We'll see. He paid a couple of grand to the PI place already. They've been making money off of him. All right. So is there anything else you wanted to do in this town, or just head out to Vegas, or what?
I guess the bus driver might remember.
Well, that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, it seems like a long shot.
We'd pretty much be asking, do you remember this child? And did she get on by herself 6 months ago?
Yeah. Bus driver tries a difficult memory roll. He remembers she got on and then went to Vegas and got off. No problems, he says. She had a big, unusual shaped case with her. Part of it was really skinny and the other part was kind of fat but wavy. I was suspicious of it immediately.
Guitar case. Ever seen a guitar before?
He looks at you suspiciously.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a cello case. Seems unlikely. Magic item goes bye-bye.
Does anybody in the party actually own a magic item that's on them?
Yes.
Cool. As we chisel away at the party's magic items again and again.
Let's see if I have more than one.
Well, there's 500 and something cards, so yeah.
We get that card surprisingly.
You really do. That makes me happy in a surprising amount. But I mean, considering that there are, let me see how many cards there are. 500 and almost 600 cards. And I think there's one or two of those in the deck. So
Do the Chris items count as magic?
yeah. If they're Chris, powered, and active, yeah.
Okay.
Trumps also count as magic.
Mhm.
If you want to pick one of them.
What's that?
Trumps also
Trumps.
count as magic.
Yikes.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I don't even know if some of these work anymore.
Always best to get rid of the non-working ones as soon as you discover that they've stopped working, because they stop being magic at that point.
Yeah. Figure the.
Fortunately, photocopy Freddy, as we're starting to call him with the Trumps, is mad Trump maker. Unfortunately for Freddy, he's got a lot of other shit he's also wanting to focus on, so that keeps him from just serial producing, like, here's my 10 Trump cards for this adventure. Fling, fling, fling. And given how often he games, yeah, there'd be another 30 Trump cards every fucking weekend or some shit.
Do we know offhand how much it was to buy the magic glasses?
Yeah, 12 gold or so, I think.
Yeah, 12 gold, yeah.
Yeah, at the point of purchase. Did your glasses go away?
I've got glasses and I've got a sword. And I got
If you
trunks.
want to just get rid of your embassy trump, I have a spare one. I can just give you another one.
Oh,
Fling, fling, fling.
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It's gone. Now I have another one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Freddy.
No worries.
Trump Master Freddy. So, I'm really surprised you found a bus driver who got to remember some random girl getting on his fucking bus 6 months ago and not causing any trouble. Although he is still suspicious of her. Shows him. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. I would love to fly us to Vegas, but
They don't use
probably
airplanes.
Not in the budget.
Sleestack don't use airplanes.
Why?
They're afraid to fly.
Yep.
It's like a business opportunity.
Shows a bunch of terrified sleestackers trapped in an airplane. Do you hate your relatives? Buy them a ticket. We'll strap them in. We'll do the rest.
I
No
think
problem.
it should be marketed as extreme super sports. Are you brave enough?
There you go. So, you guys gonna drive out there?
Yeah, is it road trip time or is it stuff you want to do here?
Yeah.
Because it's going to take like a day of driving to get there.
Yeah.
Non-stop day of driving.
Doesn't
Extreme driving. Plus, the roads between towns are shit. They don't have an interstate system set up either. So they hate flying, and they don't do interstate. So it would be like back roads, secondary roads, a couple dirt roads, lots of confusion, opportunities to get lost forever in the back streets of the Sleestack world. It's just a horrible place here. Clem already hates it.
Yep.
But
Doesn't
the
seem
land
like
of
we have any
lost,
other
though.
contacts here. Seems like there should be, but they don't care about us. So let's go to Vegas, baby.
Okay.
Who's
Do you want to take
navigator?
turns? Do you want to take turns driving so you don't get worn out?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll need driving roll from Freddie, but not from Glenn because he already made a really good driving roll and he's got 60 or better. So I'm okay with him unless he wants to do anything extreme. Come on, Freddie. I want you to roll the car and light it on fire, possibly in mid roll.
I'll
I usually
try.
leave the navigation to Dana.
Excellent. Dana, give me a navigation roll to see if you can. Wow. Freddie is driving like a boss.
Nice.
It's like humans drive like this, and Sleestack drive like this, and I drive like this. And Dana immediately gets you guys lost. You are completely fucking lost. You don't even know where you are. It seems that they took down all the road signs and shit. And there's looks like there's a farm up ahead.
That's not
Can
Vegas,
we-
baby.
Can we use the maps to try to figure out where we are?
Oh, that's what she did. Well, you could take the maps from her and try to figure out where you are.
Give me that.
I'm just covered in them in the back seat, bouncing around.
Yeah, let me see where we are. Hold on.
She's like, I wish I had a seatbelt. You guys
I'll
turning
play my-
with her sliding on the one big seat side to side.
I'll play my skill 15.
Ooh, he really wants to know where you are.
Nope.
Excellent. Right. It looks like you're at a different farmhouse, and you guys are really, really tired because you've managed to increase the length of your trip. It's the middle of the night, and you guys are really, really tired, and all that's there is a farmhouse. You see the farmer sitting on the porch, and he has next to him, it looks like a combination of rifle or shotgun and pitchfork. And he goes, you're going to sleep here, you best leave my daughters alone.
Don't worry, sir. I'm a doctor.
Nope. Other way. Back up.
I'm
how the
like,
story
"Now, let's
ends."
continue pushing on.